This is Jamie Steinberg with Starry Constellation Magazine. I think this is such a sweet film for all of you. This is a great testament to friendship and love. And I'm just curious, Charlie, for you, how did they describe Kenny and his friendship with Zach?
He's Zach's half brother, and uh, I don't know how I don't know if me and Max really talked about much description. I was involved early on, and I was reading everything that Max was writing like in real time. So we were kind of texting back and forth about stuff, and what ended up happening in the movie is just sort of what organically kind of spoke to me and Max's senses of humor and chemistry together.
I think this friendship group is sweet and supportive of each other, but they give each other the hard truth about everything. Danny, was there something about the script or Max's words that drew you to be a part of it?
That's a great question. Also, hi, Jamie. Max also, so we're all close with Max. We're all friends with Max in real life. We've known Max for years. So, similar to Charlie, I was there as he was drafting. I'd read drafts of the script. He always wrote my character with me in mind. So, I kind of fell into it. And yeah, that was kind of it. We improvised on set too, so we were able to kind of play around as well.
That was my next question for Margaret is how much improv is there when it comes to Max? This is a beautiful script, but I'm sure he lets you guys open up a bit once you find your footing in your own character.
Absolutely. I mean, it was wonderful to work with Max. Obviously, we are all friends with him, but there's this respect that's there for, our profession, and it made it very easy. He was a very generous director. He's like an actor's director. And I feel like I stayed pretty close to the script because Chloe's dialogue and like language, or at least the way that Max wrote it, is pretty specific. She speaks in these like funky proverbs and thinks very outside of the box. So I feel like the dialogue stayed pretty true, but there were some actually deleted scenes and things that Max allowed us to riff on, which was super fun and enjoyable.
So many great moments on this film. Charlie, is there a particular scene you're most proud of the work you put into, or one maybe you had the most difficulty keeping a straight face during because you get these little laugh
I
tears?
had the uh, I had the most difficult time when we go to the showcase because of you.
Oh yeah.
Danny was just saying the craziest stuff, and I couldn't keep it together. But I also just can never keep it together with Max either. So it was kind of on that end, it was hard. But any particular scene, I like the scene where me and Max we're cooking, and I have the line about him following his destiny, and I have the title line.
Yes, sir.
So I'm proud of that. Yeah.
What about for you, Danny? What were some of your standout moments?
I also love that scene so much.
Oh, thank you.
Standout moments. I think my favorite was during the park scene, and I say I'm gonna go get a scone. I love that you can see me in the background, and someone, it was a crew member, was like, "You should like jump on the way back," and I'm like, "I love that." So on the way back, Max is talking, and you see me in the background. I'm just like, "Yeah!" And I come back in, and I'm so proud of that. I love it. Yeah,
I guess food is what lights you up.
yeah.
Margaret, there's some magical moments for you as well. What were some of your personal favorites to film, or maybe ones that challenged you while you were filming?
One of my favorite moments to film was actually right before the showcase when we're all together, and it was just kind of, I mean, I guess we did improvise there. Yeah, those things made it in where it was super fun. I mean, the three of us were standing together, and even when and with Max, and even when there were other um, things going on in the same room, we were still like, whether we were rolling or not, it was our first day on set all together
Yeah.
as the ensemble. And so there was much more to it, and getting to meet each other and establishing this rapport. As far as challenging, I would say there's a scene, the first scene that I shot. I mean, I feel like your first take of whatever film you're working on, you always kind of get a little jittery, but it was just Max and I, and it was nighttime, and the crew was all so like wonderful and respectful and sturdy. You could really lean on them. So it was just Max and I sitting on a stoop, and we had this moment where he had cut and he's like directing me, but then we kind of just looked at each other and we were like, we're really doing this as friends. Like, this is really great. So less challenging, more heartfelt.
Charlie, what is Max like as a co-star and a director? Is it easy for him to be malleable?
He's incredible as both. Yeah, Max was definitely the captain of this ship, and like as soon as as long as I've known Max, he's been like pretty industrious and very highly motivated, and can like compartmentalize his energy very well, and like it was kind of amazing to see him wear both hats, so to speak, and like star and direct. But I think him really setting the tone and the color for the movie probably was advantageous to him directing as well.
What do you hope lingers with people that watch things like this? Is there an emotion or a message that you think people are going to take away from things like that? Things like this, is it love is possible for all of us? Is it, yes. What do you hope lingers with people?
I hope everyone leaves, like you said, I want everyone to be entertained and like a true rom-com, believe in love. We did a screening in DC, and our moderator afterwards was so cute. Afterwards, we had a private conversation. He won't be upset if I said it, but afterwards he was like, I believe in love again. And I was just like, yeah, that's awesome.
What we wanted.
Yeah. I hope they feel that way.
All right, Margaret, I told Max I'd like a sequel to this. Are the three of you guys down to join for He Said Things Like That?
So down. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I said I needed to have like a resolution. There's going to be a wedding.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, we'll do things like that.
That's
All of you are
amazing.
down?
I love that.
Yeah, 100%.
I wonder what
You have
Chloe
our
and
word.
Peter are doing. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, you do have our word.